Okay, I think we are back. Whoopsie daisies. Apparently my PC decided it didn't want to live anymore, and it decided to kill my graphics card for a split second, causing us to have a slight issue. So we're going to try and get back into the action here. The race is still ongoing. People are still racing. We're just going to simply rejoin if we can. And we're just going to ignore the fact I was kicked on my own race. Yeah, and if there was anything that went wrong, we will try and find clips from teams and drivers to fill the void in what happened. I think we are getting back in. Luckily, I'm the one here and not walked away from our PC or something. And there we are. We're back. Don't you fret, people. Don't you fret. DRS is enabled, apparently. We're going to have no leaderboard for a second, just while it updates, as it may be broken now. This is what happens when I show people the live timing. It broke everything. So funny enough, the old one is working. Have we got a leaderboard? No, that one doesn't work. So we may be leaderboardless now, because live timing isn't wanting to update these cars for me. Which is a little bit of a problem. So you guys are gonna have to guess where the cars are. It's called eeny meeny miny mo. I will try to find something though. Obviously we can't just sit here with no leaderboard. All my leaderboards are broken, which is not ideal. I got a penalty. Okay, well, if any of my leaderboards want to work, this would be great. Session info. Yeah, so this is kind of awkward. And I don't know if this updates, but this is the only information I have. So I don't think that's correct though. So we're gonna have no leaderboard. If people are driving without lights, report them. You know, I can't do anything if people don't report it. Like, I'm a one-man army, okay? Like, work with me here. No, it's totally fair. Like, it's we have speed trap. You want speed trap? Okay, that's speed trap. We have a speed trap, but we... Oh, give me 1 second, really. So my food just arrived. Yeah. I ordered it about an hour ago. Obviously, if you need to go take a break, man, go eat your food. What I'll do is, all right, when you do get hungry, you're gonna tell me, right? What we'll do is when in a bit we'll take a break and we'll put some music on and just let the cars drive. Because we also need to figure out what we're going to do with this leaderboard now, because it's going to be kind of difficult. I think there's an in-game leaderboard, but that's a screenshot. Does that come up on stream? It does. So there's a leaderboard at the bottom, but it's not perfect. Okay. A post race. I need to figure out what I'm going to do here as far as having the positions on the screen. I have an idea, and I don't know how well it's going to go, so I'm going to put this into this mode. Well, I'm going to try and get something on screen for people to be able to see some sort of positions. It's going to be a bot's job, so people will have to cope with it. Yeah. I think it's a little difficult when we don't have what we need. Okay. Okay, I have a solution that I think people may like or not like. I don't know. But it's a solution. Okay. The solution I've came up with is I'm going to use the in-game live timing. But I've cropped it out. This is the best I can do with what I've got. And there we go, guys. That's the best I can do right now, just purely because, you know, when the game crashes, the AC tower breaks. There's nothing I can really do about it. So unfortunately, this is the best we can do. Normally, I would obviously not be doing the commentating, and I wouldn't have to keep tabbing in and out the game and things, and wouldn't have caused issues. I probably would not have had that crash. Now, one of the questions that is popping up in the Discord is if people can get a live timing screen. As far as live timing is concerned, the only thing I have that I can show people is the live timing from the server, right? But if I make that public, people are... It's gonna lag the server out again. So maybe... So I have a solution. And I don't really care if people like it or not. But it's the solution I have for the current situation. Yeah, I'm trying my best for you guys. It's like pretty difficult to do this. You don't need that. You don't need that. Don't need... Oh, you might need that. Well, laps can go. Ping can go. Delta. That can go. So, this is my solution. I'm going to create a chat. Actually, no. I'm gonna create a VC. I'm gonna call it Lasky's live timing. Okay. So I'm gonna do. Oh god. Okay, it just disconnected me from this VC. Okay, that's not good. Let me... I can't be in the same Discord at the same time. Okay, I'll log into my alt account. So many things to digest today, man. It's just like one thing after another is just going wrong. Nothing wants to work. I guess that's what I get for trying to run this show on my own. In hindsight, I should have probably postponed this race, but oh well. I forgot the password to my login. Womp womp. Yeah, not a great start, right? Okay. This is really not good. Wait. Maybe I could do it the other way around. Let me do this. Boom. QR code. Alright, I have a plan. It's not a good plan, but it's a plan. I'm gonna load up my second Discord. And what I'll do is this. This is my solution. It's alt account time. to link all the correct stuff. So, for those watching, all I've done is I've loaded the second account. So what I'm going to do, in the CRL Discord, I'm going to stream the live timing. Yeah. So it shows everybody. It just means that this account now has to be here. And I'll put out the announcement. And at class MH and at garage 56. Sorry for the silence here. I'm currently just typing this out. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. There you go. People can join now, for sure. Okay. So people are able to join it now. Okay. People are now flooding into it, so yeah. So we can now focus on the commentary, and I'm gonna get my food out this bag. Because it's going cold. What? You don't... No, you don't microwave just cooked food, the hell? You do that? Am I weird? Or is that weird? I don't know. It's still warm. It's still warm. We're good. We're good. We're good, chat. The food's not ruined just yet. So, if you like us, you're getting halfway through this race, and you get a little hungry, grab your little snacks, grab your drink, and come sit with us. And, sounds like a day's man. Also, if there are any drivers that want to come have a discussion or want to come have a conversation with us, just let us know, ping us, you know, give us your thoughts, your opinions. It would be lovely to have driver point of view right now. Yeah. It would be great to have that. So, if there are any drivers that are just like sitting around, don't know what to do with their spare time before they get in the car, just give us a ping, let us know you want to come talk to us, and yeah, come chill with us for a bit. What's it after overtaking us? Oh, people talking about things. So people come to join to obviously come check the live timing. Live timing. I think so. I can't tell. I like the way they go talk with each other and they don't come talk with us. No. It's the cool kids club here, you know. The cool kids can join. um. Oh yeah. We should be seeing another round of long stops soon enough. Hmm. The guessing game. Just read the names on the sides of the cars. That's what I do. I know some of them off by heart. Hmm. Oh. I'm trying to get this better um, exposure here so we can see what's happening. It is nighttime, it's hard to see. Hmm. For sure. I think teams are kind of calmed out a bit now. They're kind of chilled out. Hmm. Also, if you look at the bottom of the... Oh, my mic's weird. If you look at the bottom of the screen, I've added the little subtitle thing that tells you what car's driving. So this is Park Motorsport. So now it can help you. I mean, it is like you did just really join this thing, so I wouldn't expect you to know every livery. I'm sure the people listening don't either. Hmm. Yep. What's this on live tracker? We have 31 now. I think some more teams are DNF. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. We've seen a few technical difficulties already, but I think the biggest issue is damage. You know, when cars get too much damage, they obviously can't keep resetting. So, return the car. Got some interesting racing going on though. These guys, there are 2 different laps here, but they're still racing. I think that's a hurricane car right behind them. It's pretty good though. This race is definitely mellowed out a bit now. Things are calming down. Pulling back down to planet Earth. News from One Vision Esports. One of their cars have had their engine destroyed. And had to use their back to pits. So they've used their back to pits now, so they won't be able to use it again. And that means they have to serve an extra long stop. So I think that's the number 7. But the number 7 right now is P24 overall. The extra long stop not going to take them down the order too far. Yeah, they will have to focus now all the way to the end. And push hard for that. It's pretty good though for them to be able to restart. I'm glad I added the option for people to reset the pit lane, or would have a lot more retirements this race. I forgot to give you my stream, by the way. Oh. You kind of just been guessing this whole time. What? I think we're technically 5 hours in, if you include the restarts and everything. 3 hours, 4 hours of this current race. So we are over halfway now. I think it's going well. 75 and 175 fighting. We can't change to them, which is a little frustrating. We don't really have the option to see where people are, so we're guessing just as much as you guys now. I'll use this. This does not look healthy, but we gotta do what we gotta do, right? So it says that these guys are fighting. Well, they were fighting while I saw them in chat. Not fighting anymore. But it's definitely starting to feel like nighttime, man. Oh. This. See, this leaderboard is broken. Legion Racing. I'm trying to find out where they are. Their current lap. Oh. So right now, this is on board with the One Vision car. If you look just up the road, if I go back to him, if you look just up the road, that is the other Sim Dream car. Like only about 3 or 4 seconds back from the next car. So it'd be interesting when they catch them if they're going to get some fighting. I hope so as well. Probably trying to figure out where everyone is. With the crash and with the sorting out the live timing, I've kind of lost track of where people are. There's a lot of blue flags and things showing up on the live tracker. Obviously, when you rejoin the game, it thinks that you're in last place. So, yeah, so it's a bit hard to tell where people actually are. I hope we also get better standings for the next game. Ones that preferably don't break. Wait. 75 overtook the 175 at some point. I missed it. Or did they go into the pit lane? So I was wrong. The 75, the car up ahead you see on track, is not the One Vision car. It is the GLS car. So this SD car that we're on board with right now is currently chasing down the leader. It's definitely interesting. Unless... what the hell? So, okay. This is interesting. The 977. You remember earlier I said that it looked like they DNF'd? Apparently, the Park Motorsport car 977 has duplicated. There's 2 of them. So in the starting list, there's only 1 of them, but on here, there's 2. So I don't know how to work this. It'd be interesting to see how that's done. Live laps were removed. Asking in the chat where the completed laps are gone. I removed the completed laps. You can have them back. Not too difficult to do. That vape though. That's the first time I've heard it. Nah, it's cool. I'm going to do about this Park Motorsport car right now. There's two of them apparently. It's kind of difficult to see where people are. And for some reason, this live timing doesn't want me to show. Doesn't want to show second or third. The other cars don't exist. It is the figment of your imagination. It doesn't want to update either. Oh, yes! I forgot about this. I need to get this up. So for all of our viewers, obviously it is, obviously it's race weekend in Silverstone for Formula 1. And so we're going to try and give that information to you guys. I've got hiccups. I'm going to get this up on here. I don't think it has anything to do with... I need to be sure. Okay, it doesn't play on stream, so that's good. We're gonna have to give our thoughts and opinions on the ongoing race in Silverstone. That's our new test. I hope it rains. So, Rivals Racing doing a long stop right now. Legion Racing also in the pits. So this is interesting. The three leaders for the GT class are currently Project 81 in number 10, Midas Racing 79, and Kirito Racing Esports number 12. In the hypercar grid, it is the 43 GLS, 75 Sim Dream Team, and 175 Sim Racing Dream. Interesting. And currently leading the LMPs is GLS. Could GLS take 2 wins today? I'm just kind of intrigued to see how this race turns out. Both F1 and our lovely endurance race here. In the pit lane? Oh my god. So there's a huge crash apparently, according to the indicator. 4 cars having damage. I was kind of watching the server logs. Oh no. So, oh my god. Yeah, I don't think it was deliberate, but it was definitely they forgot to brake and make contact, so that would definitely be a penalty. A reminder to everyone listening that after this race, there is going to be a debrief, a season debrief, not just this race debrief, a season debrief. And we're going to go through things and discuss as a community what you like, what you don't like, what we liked, what we didn't like, plans for the future, and try and iron out things moving forward. So if, for instance, in this race, if you want to give your opinion on the start of the race, on other things, that will be your opportunity. We really want to push the emphasis that we want to give the drivers and the team principals the mic and give them the ability to speak. A lot of leagues tend to forget to do this, and I feel it's really important to allow the community to speak and to be heard. Personal opinions are a vibe. It will only get better if you talk to us. It won't get better if you say nothing. Currently, grid information for Formula One. That's interesting. Pierre Gasly retiring. Uh, we've all both just gone silent watching the start of this race. Mm-hmm. One interesting opening lap. Sadly, no accidents. No repeat of 2021. Mm-hmm. It's pretty sad. So, I have a question in my DMs, and the question is, who am I talking to? So, would you like to introduce yourself again for all the new people listening? Giggles. Oh, that's what's happened. Anyway. Leaving the track and gaining an advantage.
Not ideal in the racing scene.
My mouth is on fire. Oh no. Spicy
Always
food.
making bold moves this season, to be honest.
Hezbollah? Wait, who's Hezbollah? What?
I have no idea what Williams put to their cars, but they are cooking today.
Yeah, we should just pause the endurance race. watch and watch the F1 together.
Hopefully, no one is mad about that. We are not commentating our endurance race, and we talking about F1 race.
Yeah. So just a reminder to everyone who's listening, we weren't supposed to be here today. We weren't the assigned commentators for this race. I think for the final few hours, there's going to be someone else taking over, so it won't be just us for the rest of the show. I'm sorry, guys, we're not the best commentators in the world.
And to be honest, guys, I shouldn't be here anyway because I wasn't even commentator.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
yeah, it's really, really funny if you think about it.
Wojciech came in and saved my life.
Yeah, it's a lot of things happened today. A lot of technical difficulties, a lot of weird thing going on with live timing and timetables. So
A lot of unforeseen situations.
and we have one weird team who does weird things and get reported for that. So I don't know what to say more about it. I try to bite my tongue and not shit about some teams.
It's good to have an opinion, but not too aggressive.
Yeah.
I low-key want to pull someone in, but no one wants to talk to us. It's really sad, you know. No one wants to talk to us, man. Are we that scary?
Sad thing. No one likes us. And even you are league
Director.
owner, so yeah, kinda owner, kinda director.
Yeah, no one wants to come talk to me, man.
And no one wants to talk to you.
Sebastian Block joined the other VC. I wonder if I can drag this guy in. No, he's probably busy, right?
I have no idea.
I'm just looking into our VC, right? Into our Discord. I can see 3 teams are using their VCs. So to pull them in would be very easy.
Yeah, to be honest. And we have expected rain.
Expected rain in the Silverstone.
To be honest, I'm kinda into that. I mean, rain in the race, not getting wet by the rain.
It's a shame you can't have like wet weather on AC. I know like CSP added it recently, but I still feel like it's a bit sketchy.
Yeah, that doesn't change physics.
Yeah.
It's waste of FPSs in the game, to be honest, because FPS probably drops like 10, 20 by having rain and don't have the physics of the rain, so
Yeah, it's a bit of a shame.
people can like the idea of driving in the rain, but it's only visual.
I think ACC does it really well. I wish we had it in AC.
The racing condition, the raining condition on ACC are phenomenal.
Indeed.
I hope they gonna improve on that in Evo, but we need to wait and see that in person. So
Well, damn. Okay, I'm gonna step away for just 1 second to grab a drink. So don't blow up the chat while I'm gone.
no problem, no worries.
I don't know how you've been able to sit here without, you know, going to grab food or something. you've been able
Hangover, so you know it's hard to eat.
I see.
And I saw weird overtake, and I don't know if it was overtake on slower car. I mean, slower class car, or it was overtake on someone else as a fighting, because it was overtake outside of the yellow line on oval.
So number 24, people in 24th are currently racing for position. So this is One Vision Esports trying to chase down. I think this is Loomis Racing. Oh, they missed their braking point almost to make contact, but they pull out of it just in time.
It was close.
Was so close to contact, but these guys are racing for position. These guys are trying to duke it out for these positions. As someone went off there, Is he gonna be able to rejoin safely?
I
Ooh,
think
I'm
that
gonna
was
call it.
par.
Park, I think we're just off the racing line and like all these cars coming through. That's a bit dangerous. So we're gonna calm it down a bit. We're gonna slow down. Everyone, take a breather. Breathe. Breathe. um,
Take a few seconds off and think about what you are
wipe off
doing.
that sweat.
Back.
Wipe off that sweat. Wipe off your eyebrows. You know.
Get your hands a little bit shake.
Shake off the sweat. Shake it off. Wipe your hands.
Yeah.
And
Hopefully no one rips their gloves if they are racing in the gloves.
oh yeah, I used to have racing gloves all the time, and I stopped.
To be honest, I need to start to race in gloves because I had this McLaren GT wheel, and it has a rubber grip on the side, and my hand starts to feel a little bit weird after 1 hour long race. So I need to test it out in gloves.
Yeah, I used to
Well,
wear gloves, but like in a long endurance race, your hand gets sweaty and it gets a little get weird, you know.
yeah, I get it. Same like driving in the car with gloves. I don't get it why people driving with gloves. I'm normal car on the road.
Your car. I mean, people who wear gloves on the road, I think are a little bit weird. I don't know, like it's a bit strange unless it's like cold, but like some people wear like leather gloves and things. I just don't understand.
Same. I don't mean in winter they driving in gloves. I mean like 30 degree outside, fully sunny day, and they driving in gloves. So I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it either. A lot of racing happening right now though. One Vision obviously racing Patrick here, but I don't think this is for position though. As far as I can tell, this one's not for position.
Yeah, that was very close. They
Loomis.
were kinda into each other.
So Loomis Racing
that
Academy, the ones behind. These are the closest guys to One Vision, and they're behind by 1 second. So yeah, just these group of GT cars finding each other out on track. Then, just chilling together. You might as well get that slipstream.
And basically, if you don't make mistake in corners and don't overdone your brakes, you can snatch the position easily. Because slipstream in Assetto works amazingly. So just buckle up and wait for mistakes.
Yeah. Just these little group of GT cars here, just making me feel all at home. As if we just started the race all over again. But there's blue flags happening here, which I think are interesting because they're not reacting to it.
Yeah, that's weird, to be honest. I know there are a little bit spread, but not enough to ignore it.
Yeah, it's not like they can't see the blue flags. They will be aware they're not racing these guys. People on the in the chats will be telling them, "Hey guys, you're not racing them." But they're not doing that, and it's a bit strange. Obviously,
Yeah,
no one
I
wants to
think
give up space, but
yeah, I think they are a little bit blind about blue color
they're all
today.
colorblind for the color blue.
Yeah, basically today we saw that a lot, like lot.
More than we should, for sure.
Yeah. And it wasn't funny. It wasn't funny.
It says my session has expired. It's sad. I've been kicked off Sky Sports.
Lamus overcooked their breaking point on T1, so that's not gonna help them fighting other guys. And on Silverstone, we are expecting rain in 10 minutes.
Yeah, 5 laps, I think they said.
Yeah, and it's gonna be very long rain. Hopefully, we not get red flagged. Or
This is going to last around 5 minutes of rain. Ooh. Will it be enough where they have to change over to inters?
I hope so. And someone cooks their strategy.
Hopefully, Russell goes off.
Meanwhile, Hurricane Race get drive-through taken. So probably a lot of cut warnings for them.
Probably so. I'm looking at the live tracker right now, and I'm not seeing many people close to each other, like in general position. So everything we're seeing right now are all blue flags. People not giving way to other drivers, but they're all like in a line. There's like a group of GT cars. There's actually 2 groups of GT cars going around at the same time at the minute, and that's what we're keeping an eye on right now.
Hopefully, then they can behave in that kind of pack.
Line timing. Okay, everything's fine. I'm going back to watching the F1 now. I'm putting it back up. I want to watch the F1. Project Endurance team are 3 seconds back from the next car, so let's hop on board with them and let's see what they see. Because it's cool having these POVs, but I do want to see some fighting. As Soul, which car is this?
Meanwhile, Sauber pitting for mediums. Why? Rain starts like in 5 minutes.
That's an interesting strategy.
Bold strategy, I must say.
It's almost like doing your long stop at the start of the race. Oh, there's been contact in our race. Oh, Project.
But nothing major happened. That's cool.
I don't know what car that is in front of them.
And I see he's so mad because he's flashing his lights.
Yeah, I would be pretty mad too, to be honest. I'm gonna try and grab this number.
He gonna overtake him? I don't think so. It's not gonna be that easy.
Well, which number is it? It's the number.
And he needs to manage his.
Wait, who's?
And left space for hypercars and LMP cars. He almost spun there. You see that?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who it is. I can't see the number. Whoever that One Vision car is, you need to move. Right? I can't see the number. They've got it glowed up on the side of the car, so you can't read it.
Probably that's their strategy.
I think it might be the 79? No, it's the number 7. Oh no? My list has disappeared. So I've just lost my thing.
Not good.
Yeah, this is no good. So Verstappen versus Norris.
Hopefully we don't see another shenanigans like in Austria.
I kind of want to watch this race. I want to watch the endurance race at the same time. But this action right now, Verstappen and Norris fighting it out in Silverstone.
To be honest, it's more interesting.
If something happens, we'll let everyone know who's watching or listening in, as I know drivers listening to the stream while they're racing. Are we going to see a Cops 2.0?
Almost.
Almost. Oh, we're gonna give Max flashbacks. Lando made a move. Oh, beautiful.
Oh, so you are a little bit behind.
Yeah.
So I'm trying not to spoil anything.
Thank you. 2-7 have blue flags for 2 laps. Then please report.
Yes, guys, everything that is unsportsmanship-like, just report it.
Yeah, if people are like not respecting blue flags and things and causing issues, then please report it. You know, I can't do anything if you're not going to report it. And Anthony in the Discord telling me blue flags, like we're having issues with the stream right now, and I can't fix it. By the way, the Park Motorsports car very, very white. I can't fix it off the fly, so I need you guys to let me know.
And the rain has started.
Let's see on the live tracker who is where. So, sorry guys if we're going a bit quiet. We are currently taking a minute. We're watching the F1, and at the same time, you know, I'm trying to manage everything in the Discord still. So if we go quiet, we do apologize. We are, you know, a few hours into this now. We were not the assigned commentators for this stream, so please do excuse us for not being on point at all times.
And please remember that we are here from almost the start of the race, and it's kind of exhausting, even if we aren't driving.
Yeah, I mean, we've been here 5 hours now, so...
Yeah, and we are not prepared enough for this race and for commentating this.
I did not sleep enough for this race.
Same.
I only got like 6 hours sleep. So...
I can't remember how many hours I got.
Oh, Piastri passed Verstappen? That's interesting.
Something is not right with this RB car. And sorry.
The RB. You're not wrong. It's an RB Red Bull. But yeah, there's definitely something up here. Red Bull, a bit slow. Ooh. This is some good racing. We're gonna try and hop on board with we can't hop on board with anyone. I have no control.
We basically need to watch what AutoCam give us. So bear with us, guys. Bear with
Yeah,
us.
it's broken, guys. I apologize. It's broken. The table.
And some
Huh.
holy moly. You're gonna see it in a minute.
Is it bad?
I'm
Oh,
not bad, but weird.
they both went off. Oh, Lando!
It's enough
Beautiful.
to pit on in, and they still staying on mediums.
It's enough to make a grown man cry.
Look what happened. Holy.
DRS is disabled, and Kiritoracingesports Esports seems to be racing in Patrick Esports. Yeah, guys. So once again, we apologize if we're going a bit quiet and stuff. It's just, we've been here 5 hours now. We weren't even supposed to be here, and I have other things to also focus on. We also have the F1 on. I'm a little guilty.
And yeah, it's hard, guys. To be honest, F1 right now is a little bit more entertaining.
Ooh.
Oh, close call.
What was?
Between two
Did you
teams.
see that?
Yeah, I see that.
It's like one person looks and the next person did. So.
That was close call between them.
Cooking
And
breath.
holy smokes, what happened in F1?
Ooh. Lando overtakes beautifully. That was turn 1? Damn.
What is going on?
Lando is the race leader at Silverstone.
And Piastri gonna overtake them in a minute.
So Perez in the clerk box.
Bold move. You're gonna see that bold move. Oh my god. That was amazing.
Ooh. Drive-through taken for SD Esports. Ah, Piastri. What is happening?
I have no idea what's going on, to be honest, in this race.
I mean, there's so much to talk about right now. We have the IRL race, we have our endurance race. So much has happened. I wish I could stream the F1 race, but I know I'll get slapped with copyrights. Oh, it's kiritoracingesports. Unsafe rejoin, you guys.
Not good, guys. Not good, guys.
I saw it.
Slap on the wrist.
I think that was the number 12 car as well.
To be honest, you can stream F1, but only on Kick, and you'll not get banned.
Yeah, I'm not willing to test that on YouTube.
Yeah, that's... My friend tested it, but on Kick, not on YouTube, not on Twitch.
On Kick.
Yeah, it's weird streaming platform, to be honest.
I am. Damn, so 16 Eclipse Endurance Yellow. Drive through for cutting. So when you get 10 cut warnings here at Daytona, you will get a drive through penalty. You'll have to serve that within a certain amount of laps. I think it's set to 9 laps at the minute. You have 9 or 10 laps to serve that penalty and get yourself clean. If you finish the race with a penalty or don't serve it in time, it'll be added onto your finishing time to disqualify you.
If I remember correctly, long stop is 4 minutes.
Yes. Long stops are 4 minutes long.
So basically it's 16 minutes all long stops mandatory during the whole race.
Yeah. 16 minutes long stop. It's roughly 8 laps worth. Oh, Lando Norris goes off in Nuggets and Beckets.
Not ideal.
It's not ideal.
For softs, for mediums there, but the rest of the track is not wet enough.
It's we're kind of like a weird point now where we are at 2 hours and 20 minutes remaining. Obviously we've been here for 5 hours and we're getting a little tired. Please do excuse us. You know, it's been a long race. All incidents will be dealt with after the race, due to the fact that we got subbed in to do commentating. I can't do commentating and do the and do race directors at the same time. That's a lot to ask. If anyone could see the start of the race, I had to put the messages in chat and drive the safety car and everything else at the same time. So it's a lot to do, so please do excuse us for being a little bit tidy, a little bit sleepy, a little bit exhausted. So we're just taking a little downtime while we focus on you know, relaxing and watching a bit of the F1. We will update every now and again though, and keep you guys a little bit up to date. I'm gonna read some of this chat. Yeah, how long does the long stop takes? 4 minutes. Yeah.
Oh,
No one
one stop
knows.
for
Yeah, I was about to say.
Legion. So
Spell says another 4-stop. I believe Legion have another long stop to do though, as these back to pits. Not entirely sure though.
weird things
30 minutes of
happening in this
rain.
race. To be honest, have no idea what's going on with the weather on Silverstone.
So it seems like there was 2 patches of rain, and the first one was only a few minutes, and then the second one's a larger patch of rain. And that is the patch of rain that people are, looking at.
Oh, that explains everything. To be honest,
Yeah. Uh, so we're just gonna see what happens in the F1. At the same time, in the CRL final round, teams are spaced out quite a bit now. I think there's still one group of GT cars together. But aside from that, people are pretty spaced out. Pretty decently. The number 51 Hurricane Racing is about to take over the LMP2. Down the grid, Rivals Racing is currently racing Park Motorsport. I wish I could change to them, but sadly I can't. Hurricane, though, have damage to their car. Big damage to the front of their car. And they decided they're going to do a long stuff.
I wonder what they done to manage that kind of skill issue.
Major skill issue.
Yeah, major skill issue. Probably, or someone hunted them very hardly.
Yeah. Leclerc is going a little slow.
He's on Inters. Not fun.
Brawn Endurance. Oh, Brawn's livery!
Yeah,
It's back!
I told you like, yeah, I told you like 3 times. It's
Oh!
working.
Oh! It's beautiful! Oh, because the game crashed. Hold on. It's because the game. Brawn GP! Brawn GP, welcome back!
I must say it's very, very pleasing looking livery.
It's a base off the Brawn GP livery, obviously, from Formula 1 back in the day. It's good to see you guys back. Hello. Your
A lot of
livery.
Inter Eurosports branding I see there.
Yeah. It's quite a bit. I don't know if these are real sponsors or not, and I'm not going to question it.
Same thing.
I think they may just be
That BMW
fans.
badge on the front of the nose.
I think it is just to emulate its F1 counterpart.
Yeah, guys, remember, it's not BMW. It's Oreca.
Well, there we go, boys and girls. Brawn GP for you. Welcome back. I've just got spammed in the DMs.
I don't understand it why people spamming you when you are on race director and you are commentating and it's F1 race, guys.
So much happening.
Hello. A lot of things happening in the same time.
Yeah, I don't know where to look. I'm like looking everywhere like a headless chicken, you know?
Yeah, you have like only 2 eyes to look at center.
Oh! Project 81 going for a little grass cutting tour.
Yeah, they touch the grass.
They are now true gamers.
Yeah, basically. I know it's a weird and not as funny joke as we think, but it's funny.
It's funny to me.
Guys, we are very tired.
5
Let's
hours
not
in,
forget.
it's a funny joke, okay? it's funny to me.
Everyone, everywhere, it's funny joke.
It's just funny
Basically,
joke.
if you say that to someone who is basically spending a lot of time in video games, in basically in MMOs, if you say him touch the grass, he gonna get mad. because he's gonna thinking you have a problem to him. So yeah, and it's funny joke, to be honest.
So the rain has fully hit now. In Silverstone, they're finally boxing.
I have no idea
Oscar, no!
why Merck making double stacking. It's not gonna work that well.
Hurricane Racing, 4 out of 4 start.
Very poorly pit stops from Merck. In F1 live timing, this two sheets itself,
Yeah.
so we aren't only one where the live timing don't work correctly.
Yeah, it's like right now the biggest issue we have is we can't change to different cars. So this is the view we have. AutoCam doing its job. You know, as AutoCam doing its thing, and we don't have the live timing. Well, not live time, but the standings. So this is it, man. That's all we can do.
So it's very hard for us.
Yeah. One big station.
And Eclipse get drive-through number 16.
That's the second one, I think. I think I saw them have one earlier on today. So people are struggling with track limits. So, do you remember earlier I told you those two groups of GT cars?
Yes,
Those two groups of GT cars are getting very close to each other. The second pack of GT cars has slowly been catching the front pack. So we're going to have one giant pack of GT cars soon. That's going to be really interesting.
And hopefully they can behave with each other on track.
They box Leclerc again.
And his race is lost.
Yeah, that's such a shame.
Too soon for Inters, to be honest. It was bold call, but it was bad still. Right now he's gaining, but it's like half a race already.
Oh yeah, he's out now. It's a shame. My bet's now back on site, but we'll see what happens. Race on track though. The 42 just I couldn't even stop it. 42's made a dive down the inside on someone. Number 8, Project 81, got a drive-through penalty. It looks like Midas is serving a penalty as well. Or are they coming in for a pit stop? Or they came in for a long stop.
So a lot of gonna happen on our race, because if these two huge GT packs gonna collapse into one into another, we're gonna have a lot of overtaking opportunities. Hopefully, of course, hopefully.
So I'm gonna put on screen real quick. Time of day. I don't know why, but it says ×1, but that's not correct. It's actually on ×3 right now. We are currently at 2 a.m. in game. My estimate is that we'll get back around to roughly 9 a.m., 10 a.m. in game. But by the time we get to the end of the race, then we will see sunshine in game again. Just so people are aware, you know. So that was your little education.
Yeah, hopefully no one get like blind by rising shine.
Yeah, I hope people have the correct settings on there. You don't have like what's it called? Sunlight. Not sunlight. I can't remember what it's called. Sunshine? No, sun rays. Sun rays, something like this.
I can't remember correctly.
Sun rays in the settings.
I know what you are mean, but I can't remember how it's called exactly.
It might be sun rays in the settings. They have to have this disabled, or they're gonna have like really horrible blinding light. Daytona is notorious for it.
So, to be honest, it would be funny to watch.
I mean,
making mistakes.
Luckily, I am not gonna have that issue, so we can see the race clear as day. So when people have these issues, we're gonna be watching along, and it'll be interesting.
And taking out popcorn and watching people spinning out or making mistakes. It would be fun. But in non-professional leagues.
There has been a major collision in Sector 1. Major damage to a few cars here. Project 81, number 8, Sim Racing Dream, 127, and another car was involved in that incident. Major collision between 3 cars. Oh. I have no sound. Alright. My computer is not liking this right now.
That's
so
good.
I can't tell if there's suspension damage on any of those cars. So my advice is to be careful. And
yeah, and they should try to overtake with very, very, very big cautions.
yeah.
Midas have 1 stop left mandatory. I must say they manage their long stops quite nice.
Yeah, they only have 1 left now, and it's not bad. But they got a 10-second time penalty for full course yellow delta violation. That's going to take it out. That's a shame. So a little update on positions right now. The top 3 cars in Hyperclass is the 175 Sim Racing Dream. The second is the 43 GLS PXN Racing. In third is the 75 SD Soul Team car. And currently leading the LMP2 class is the Project 81 number 82 LMP2. I feel like we're missing LMP cars. We've lost another LMP car.
Making long stops.
Maybe.
I have no idea, to be honest. We don't have enough data right now, so...
No, it retired. So 50 laps ago, Rivals Racing retired. So we've got a couple of retirements. I'll go through those in a second. So leading the LMP2 class right now is the Project 81 number 82 car. The 3 leaders for the GTM class is currently Project 81, and that's the number 10 car. Midas Racing 79 is in second. And in third, as of right now, is the Park Motorsport 907. However, they are in the pit lane, but the next car is 1 second down on the lap. So Rivals 999 currently P4 in class. As it stands, they will take the championship for the GTM class. And for the hypercar class, GLS will take the championship as it stands. Unless the cars retire or have issues, that is how it is right now. It's a little update for everyone watching and listening. I will read out the full list with 1 hour left to go. But, yeah.
So long time to go still, and in my opinion everything can happen.
Yeah, I feel like this race has gone pretty well so far. I don't think there's any major issues with things, like I'm checking.
I have no idea what happened, but you aren't gonna be happy what you see in a minute in F1.
Oh no, don't say it.
It's not fun. For me it's fun and I don't like it.
Yes, retire the car,
honest.
George Russell. Yes.
I'm not liking this guy, so
I don't like him either.
so we are on the same page.
Yeah, I don't like Lewis either. So, as far as Mercedes is concerned, I don't mind if either car DNFs.
So good thing happened, but it's to be in shoes right now with in Russell's shoes. It's not fun.
It is so disheartening when you're told to retire the car, knowing there's nothing you can do.
Sad. Yeah, I would be sad too.
It's one of the hardest things to listen to.
Yeah, he had so good qualification yesterday.
Despite not liking the guy, he did put it on pole. He was doing well to begin with, so to have the car told that he has to retire is a little sad. As we see on stream, a certain One Vision car currently off track. I do hope they don't rejoin them safely. Oh, they're going into the pit lane. Okay. I was about to kick off. Oh, George is mad.
I must say that was a really weird line to the pit lane.
Yeah, it's technically cutting the track, so I'm surprised they got a warning.
Yeah.
I hope Lewis retires so we can have sights on the podium. Moving back towards our own race. I also want to see what's going on. So, Hurricane Racing Team Blue currently chasing down Eclipse Endurance. They are 2 seconds back. I wish we can go on board with them, but obviously we don't have that capability right now due to the fact that the thing decided to die. So 77, Lamus Racing have done 4 out of 4 stops. So this is when I would expect people to do their final long stops, right? And we're in that territory now. Ooh.
It's basically last stint.
Yeah.
Last driving. If they have enough drivers to swap.
But this is where I expect it to happen, right? We're in that territory now, where I think roundabouts now is when they do their final stop, not 4 hours into the race. That's a bit weird. So
I must say that park livery weirdly shines.
yeah, the LEDs on it, the LED or something. You can make them really bright, but I don't think it looks good. I'm not a fan.
To be honest, it's kind of bad, and if you race in the night and you find them in corner shining, right into your eyes can distract you a little bit.
It is a little distracting, but I don't think any teams have reported it. I like people being creative with their liveries. I don't mind people adjusting their LEDs. Drive through for Hurricane Racing 52. I don't mind people being creative. I think it's kind of cool when people have their own interpretations on things. But I do like have a rule in place. If it's distracting to other drivers, then it needs to be dealt with. But I don't think it's affecting other drivers. It may be a little distracting on track, but it's nighttime. You want to see the cars anyway. So I think it's okay.
And to be honest, making livery, it's like making your own painting and showing to it another. If you are good enough in making it, you can just show your imagination to the others, and we see a lot of that on the track, to be honest, with a lot of liveries and a lot of cars. So I love that we have opportunity to make liveries in Assetto.
Yeah,
It would be
it's pretty
boring
cool.
if all would of all cars would look like all carbon fiber, nothing more. And Eclipse another drive-through, one after another, almost.
They're not having a good time, are they? They're throwing away their race at this point. They're currently P4, but they're going to lose this position now to Hurricane Racing. As Hurricane Racing is only 12 seconds behind them. They're in the pit lane as well. GLS are currently second. One lap down on the next car. I can't wait for everyone to finish doing their long stops so we can see where everyone is.
And they... Oh!
Ooh. Was that blue smoke, by the way?
Yeah!
Was that blue smoke?
We have blue flags, blue smoke.
See, this is what I mean by
liveries.
teams getting creative. I love it. I think it's kind of cool.
Yeah, that was fun. Not fun for the driver to spin out, of course.
Great for us though. We get a cool little, a little show, I guess.
Yeah, I think he overreacted and overextended there. Hopefully they manage to snap out and get to the pace.
Aww, 15 laps to go in the real life race.
We're gonna see what happens when it starts to dry and how fast it's gonna start to dry. And in the meantime, Inters are starting to give up, I think.
Yeah, I mean you can see the dry line already.
And I see drivers are struggling very hard with these tires. We have first driver on slick tires.
Damn, I've just gone silent here watching this. They're going to the soft tire.
Are begetting hearts.
Who in
They
hearts?
don't have. Yeah, they don't have another set of mediums.
No.
Only softs and hards. I know it softs gonna last like 10 to 12 laps, but you have lower fuel, so car is lighter, so they should last like 15 laps.
But hearts? Like, I'd rather just put on a used set of mediums.
Or even softs if he have
Yeah.
fresher.
Use the
Softs.
soft tire from qualifying.
Yeah.
That was a
basically.
bad call. That was a really bad call.
No, hards are gonna bite their ass very badly. Especially Piastri got like fresher mediums.
Uh,
Terrible box by McLaren on Norris.
oh my god. Lando
No,
fucked it.
a little bit yes. He should box earlier,
Mm.
like one lap earlier. The same lap Lewis and Max did. Hopefully he can make them work.
Wow. That's distraction and a half.
And remember, we still don't have DRS, so
I think the Merc is faster though, no?
yeah, if this box would last like 2.5 seconds, not 4 and 7 for Norris, he would stay on the lead.
Park Motorsport, I know it says they've done 2 out of 4. There's a little bug with them right now. They've actually done 4 out of 4, so that's just for that clarification.
So we are basically right now on the last stints and on the last driver on the track. And Virtus still, again, with a holy damage on his car.
It might have been caused again, to be honest. They've repaired the car once already. We're down to 29 cars in this race. We've lost 13 cars. That's incredible.
Yeah, a lot of happened during this race.
Oh, wait. Okay, some people are doing long stops. Okay, we haven't lost 13. We're not so bad.
Oh, not that bad.
We've only lost 11. So, I think Legion Racing are doing a long stop.
I think that too.
So, if Legion are doing a long stop... Wait, have they retired? They're a couple laps down now. Legion Racing have retired the car. It's official. I have a message from their CEO, their team leader, and he has officially announced Legion Racing to retire the car. That officially hands the championship win to GLS Racing. All they need to do is finish the race. As GLS finishes the race, they take the championship. There is no doubt about it. Which is incredible. So that's interesting news. Other cars to retire are the Project 81 number 8, Rivals Racing 996, Project the 525 Sinif Endurance Team, the 127 Kirito Racing Esports Team retired. I did not see that happening. That's going to be interesting for a debrief later. The 19 SD One Vision Esports, the 666 Royal Racing, 15 UPO Endurance, and 722 Sunset Outrun. These are the official retirements for this race.
Eclipse got weird crash.
The weird crash.
Server issues. Yeah, game crashed. So 88 is out, basically, if they cannot join.
That might be the problem everyone was having with the latest version of CSP. But it's like
Maybe.
there were so many issues coming to this race weekend. Everyone was told to test the game files, test the games, make sure everything works, blah 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 blah. Because during the weekend we can't keep restarting the race. We can't do anything, right? So teams didn't do that. They are responsible, and it is their own fault.
To be honest, in my opinion, if you are going to race, you should test it out on provided server.
I don't understand why people wouldn't test. Why would you not? Or I don't understand. Like, if I'm racing, I'm going to test my game, you know? Especially with online, we have to download content and things. It's just weird. I don't know why people didn't test it. Very weird.
Some weird things gonna happen. Like, I had different and updated track, and we are using a different one. That was one of the things I tested. So if I remember correctly, and if you are gonna race, it's better to test not only if your game is correctly with a server, but you can take out your car, put few laps, and test it out how car handle in this kind of session, because every single server and every single settings on the server, even if they are completely same, can differ one to each other.
Yeah, definitely true. I think also if you have your own servers, it's always good to still test it, as it was different between different server providers as well. I think for some reason the time of day has frozen.
That means we gonna have all night race to the end.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to remain in nighttime. I don't know why it's frozen. It's not supposed to.
Sometimes weird thing gonna happen to Assetto. To be honest.
But it's fine. We can go till 2 o'clock in the morning. I'll see the.
No problem. Nothing. I hope nothing bad happen because of that.
No, I think it's just the server trying to catch up with us.
Yeah, and I think no one gonna cry about it. I didn't see people crying over a lot of things here, so hopefully we don't see that here again, because in other leagues people gonna complain about everything and anything.
Yeah.
So, to be honest, we have a lot of good guys in terms of not crying and bitching out over everything. And we have another report. I'm gonna briefly read it out. Oh, it's a report about cutting chicane.
Because in chicane.
Yeah, it's for crew number 7. That's not good.
It will be checked. All reports will be dealt with after the race. As we've mentioned a few times now, we weren't even supposed to be doing this. There were supposed to be other commentators, but they couldn't do this due to personal issues or due to technical difficulties. And therefore, we are now, you know, here. I'm watching SRT race here.
And the saddest thing is, I'm clearly at my time limit and I probably need to leave you alone in like few minutes. So sorry about that.
It's completely fine, and thank you so much for coming to join me. It's been better than sitting alone for the entire 8 hours, you know.
No problem. I'm up to commentating every time if I'm in the mood, of course. So I
Yeah,
always
no problem.
try to help out, and it's fun. It's new experience for me to fully comment it on English. I never done it, so
Well, I hope you enjoyed it, so you can come back next season.
yeah, I'm down to that.
Oh yeah, official new commentator.
Hopefully I have enough time and have enough free time, because my full-time job sometimes can bite my ass with free time.
It's alright, my guy.
So I hope everything gonna be well to the end of the race. Nothing major happened and nothing.
You say that right, it's Brawn GP.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's why I stopped for a little bit, and yeah, have nothing to say about that, to be honest.
Right as you want to leave, they only have front bumper damage, so they'll be able to continue.
Yeah, that's good. Only front splitter.
Yeah,
Not
only.
destroying whole car. So to everyone watching right now, have a good race, end of the race. Have a good weekend, end of the weekend, to be honest, and hopefully you find out my kind of commentary kind of interesting. So stay with Kirito a little bit longer with our technical difficulties and hopefully you're gonna hear me another time.
And I would love to have you, man. Thanks for joining me, man.
No problem, man, and have fun, guys. That's all from me. So sorry, I cannot stay a little bit longer. So
it's okay, man.
bye, guys.
Go take your break.
And see you again. See you again. Cheers.
Cheers, man. Well, thank you to Wojciech for joining me. It's been real good to have someone to talk to throughout this race. There's still 1 hour and 30 minutes, 39 minutes remaining. Just to give you guys a little update on what is happening in the real life race, just in case you're interested. Lando is currently second with Verstappen up his rear. Hamilton's in the distance. That's the other thing really interesting happening. As far as our endurance race is concerned, things are pretty chill. Everyone's kind of spaced out. There's no one really battling for positions, like physically battling for the positions. I feel like people are just playing the strategy game at the minute. So I can't really comment on incidents unless that hypercar just touched the front of the car there. And Verstappen has just overtaken Lando Norris for P2 in the British Grand Prix. Hamilton 3.3 seconds up the road. Just for those who care about the Formula One and those who care about the racing, that is the current situation unfolding. If anyone is currently sitting by watching their team race and wants to come say hello, come give their point of view on what happened during their race or during their stints, then please give me a ping in the Discord and let me know if you want to come join. I am completely open to talking with people, and I'm completely open to having open discussions. We can discuss what we're going to do. The race is going to end in just under 2 hours time. But please be careful on turn 1, guys. My voice is gone. I'm going to such a sore throat tomorrow now. Let me pull up chat. Oh. Lewis leads the race. Yeah, he does. He's leading the race right now. Honestly, you would never record at the start of this season that Mercedes would be competitive. There we go. Lewis Hamilton leading the British Grand Prix. This will be his first race in Saudi Arabia in 2021. If he gets it. Everyone's watching with eagle eyes. Very, very interesting. Not many people listening to the stream anymore, and I don't blame you. We started out with roughly 30 viewers. And 30 of you lovely individuals for listening in. And now we're down to just 9 of you. I feel like a few people would have disconnected at the start. I do hope everyone's doing okay, though. Let me see here. So people got kicked. Let me see. Brawn GP. I don't see anything in chat. Just trying to check a few things here. Taking a little peeksies here. On our track right now, there is no one really within 10 seconds of each other that they are battling. The number 16 Eclipse Endurance Yellow is currently 10 seconds back from Hurricane Racing, and that's the closest battle we have right now. Damn. Okay. Let's take a little peek-sees at the leaderboard here. I want to see who's done the fastest times in each category. I'll give you guys a little heads up on how fast people are. Let's see if I can add it in here. I want fastest lap. Personal best lap. So the fastest lap of the race goes to GLS PXM Racing with a 1:30.7. That's a really good lap time. The fastest GT time, however, currently is from Park Motorsport of a 1:44.1. And it is now official. Lewis Hamilton is the winner of the British Grand Prix. Max Verstappen came second and Lando Norris came third. Well, there we go. That is the end of the British Grand Prix. Well, that's that. Congratulations to Lewis Hamilton for winning the British Grand Prix. And now we can fully focus back on our lovely little race here. We are in almost the final stretch now. For some reason, the time of day is broken. It's paused at 2 a.m. For me. I don't know why it's paused. We should be going back into daytime roundabouts now. It's just it is what it is. I don't know if it's changing for the drivers or if it's just a desync issue. But this server has been giving me pain after pain so far, and has not been enjoyable. As the number 83 Team Delta Infinite and 46 Hurricane Racing have made a little bit of contact with each other according to live timing. So I have to apologize that there is no proper standings due to the fact that we had a crash halfway through the race that broke everything, and we are working at half capacity right now. As I am receiving ads in the Discord. Day doesn't exist. Day gone. What is Day? No one knows where Day is. Day is poof, finito. Vamos, it's gone. By the way, we broke 100 subscribers today. We have 104 subscribers now on this channel. That means we gained 30 subscribers today. About 28 subscribers today, which is really impressive. So thank you everyone who subscribed, and if you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, because that way you get notified every time we go live and all our new content. And obviously you get that information when we start racing again in season 3. Season 3 is predicted to start roughly in September. It'll either be late September, early October. So in the meantime, we are going to try and find things for us to do. Yeah. Currently trying to read all the chats and things. Realistically, we were supposed to finish at night if it was just a standard day-night cycle, so it's not too bad. But we are apparently staying permanently at night time. The server has decided that it's going to remain night for the foreseeable future. So let's go down the list then, and let's find out where people are placing in this race as of right now. We are 1 hour and 30 minutes remaining on the clock. So let's try and figure out where everyone is. Currently in first place, and we'll be going down the order, is the 43 GLS PXM Racing, followed by the 75 SD Soul Team, the 175 Sim Racing Dream. In fourth is 42 GLS PXM Racing, a good recovery from them. They had a couple of issues earlier on in the race. Fifth is the 52 Hurricane Racing Team. Sixth is the 16 Eclipse Endurance Yellow. Seventh is the 82 Project 81 car. In eighth is the 51 Hurricane Racing Team Red. Ninth is the 44 GLS PXN Racing, and that is the LMP2. It does appear that a hypercar is actually within the mix of the LMP2s here, which is a bit strange to see at this point of the race. I'm not gonna lie. That is really interesting to see that an LMP2 car is going to finish on the same lap as some of the other hypercars. In 10th place is Team Delta Infinite, which is the 83 car. In 11th is the 88 Eclipse Endurance White. 12th is the 24 Brawn GP Racing in the LMP2. 13th is the 10th, is number 10 Project 81, and that is the Mercedes. And 15th is the Mercedes of Park Motorsport number 907. 16th is the Lamborghini Park Motorsport 997. And 17th is Rivals Racing, the current leaders in the GTM Championship, and they are currently P17. And P18 is the 45 Pajik Endurance Team, and they are driving the Mercedes. Number 709 is 19th in their Mercedes, the Staffa Racing Team. Number 12, Kiritoracing Esports in the Lamborghini, pulling up in P20. SRT in 21st in their Audi, doing a really good show. They're only a lap behind of the next car in their Audi, and they are in the midfield, which is a really good showing for them, as people thought that the Audi would not be very good. In 22nd is the 777 Lamas Racing Academy, followed by 7 SD One Vision Esports in 23rd. In 24th is the 77 Lamas Racing Team, their main team car, and they are in the Mercedes. And the 25th is the LRT Lamas Racing Team, number 96. 26th is Love Lasky Racing Team, and they are in the Lamborghini, and that's the number 137. Followed by Virtus Lab Sim Racing Team in the Mercedes in 27th, and that's the 317. Then in the predominant last place is the 46 Hurricane Racing Team in 27th overall in that Mercedes. And in the runners-up spot at the very bottom is the number 977 Park Motorsport Mercedes. I feel like there is a technical difficulty with that car, so I don't believe that is their accurate position, and their true position will be found after the race. So, that is our position, ladies and gents. And that is the current update of positions on track as they are. I'm currently trying to check everything. Okay. So, we are a little bit into the race now, and I'm hoping you guys have enjoyed some parts of this commentary. I am your host. I am Lasky Kirito. I am the CRL Endurance Director and Stewarding Team. Right now in the GTM class, 909 Rivals Racing currently leading the way in the GTM Championship. The number 127 and number 15 have both retired out of this race, meaning that Rivals Racing are the official champions of the GTM class. There is no doubt about it. There is no if, buts, or what ifs this time. They are guaranteed to be the champions, as we see down the bottom. Someone going into the wall there. So congratulations to our lovely friends at Rivals Racing, as they are the official champions. They will be the official champions now for the GTM class, and we can now officially do this without hesitation and without complication. Congratulations to the 999 Rivals Racing team. You are the GTM champions, and to be honest, it doesn't even matter if you finish this race or not. You are the champions. Congratulations. You have done an absolutely fine job of this season. You've done really, really well, and you should be really proud of yourselves. Your trophies have already been ordered, so they will be sent out to your team CEO very, very soon. Congratulations to you guys, and I hope to see you guys in the post-race debrief, so we can have that excitement, that chat. But once again, congratulations to you, as both your challenges this race have DNF'd out of the race. For the hypercar grid, however, it would mean GLS will take the championship if they can finish the race today, as long as they finish the race in, I believe, if it's 8th place or higher, they will win the championship, and right now they are first. So they are currently leading the Hypercar Championship as long as they finish the race. So congratulations to them if they managed to do it. Their competitor, Legion Racing, has officially retired, and their other competitor didn't even show up to the race. So congratulations to both teams involved. You guys are now going to be leading both championships. Oh, I misclicked and I entered the wrong VC. Whoops. I entered on the wrong VC. I'm gonna quickly fix that. So yeah, congratulations to Rivals Racing once again. You guys are the official leaders of the GTM class, and you guys have done really well for yourselves. Do not crash out, please. It'll be really sad to see you guys crash. Even if you did crash out, you'd still win the championship. It'd be nice to see you guys actually finish this 8-hour race, and have that conversation with you guys afterwards would be even better. But yeah, that's all I have to really say about that right now. Our main focus from this point forward will be on GLS, because they are the ones now in the final place to take up that championship, and we'll be able to wrap up season 2 of CRL. It's been pretty decent. It's been pretty fun and enjoyable. While I do think right now that it's kind of awkward, we can't do anything. I do hope you guys have enjoyed all the content we created over the last few months. I do hope that you have enjoyed watching our streams and taking part in the community, and I hope all the teams have also enjoyed it. I know it's been a bit of a rough one, but considering that it's just been one guy running the show, I do hope it's not been too bad. Next season, we do have new people coming on board, and we do have new staff. So from next season onwards, it'll be a lot cleaner. There'll be a lot more good content, and you won't have to put it with a British guy on your stream anymore. And to say that Lamas Racing having heavy damage inside the bus stop chicane, this wind mirror is broken. It must have tapped a wall somewhere, had contact on the side. I was kind of hoping that someone would come back and join me for the end of the stream, but I disappear. I'm going to be all by my lonesome. It's gonna be just fine. Right then. Let's take a little peeksies into the Discord. and see if there's anything happening that I can do right now. Obviously, reports will be dealt with at the end of the race. I don't think there's been that many reports, actually. There hasn't been too many. There's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 reports in an 8-hour race so far. I will take that. I guarantee there'll be reports coming in at the end of the race. And you'll have 24 hours after the race to submit your reports. But at the same time, I do believe, you know, there are going to be a couple issues. I'm going to have a lot of work to do after this race. I'm going to need some deserved sleep, I think. But directly after this race, we will have the debrief, so please do not forget. Because it is essential that we have this conversation. All teams are invited. Everyone can come join. And just to put this on screen, just so you all can see, you know, what I'm talking about. This post was made to help talk about the schedule of the weekend, and that is the debrief right there at the end of the race. It'll be, I believe, 1 hour after the race, so give everyone some time to calm down, chill out, and catch a breath, and we will have that debrief. And it will be a season debrief, not just a race debrief. It will be for the entire season. We'll go over a couple things that we did and things that you guys want changed, and have just a general discussion on everything in the community, and decide what path we're going to take moving forward. But yeah, I'm going to try and stay with you guys all the way to the end of this race. Well, there's not much to commentate on. I can give you guys information from the live timing. So Park Motorsport, the 997, is currently the 997 is currently 5 seconds back from the other Park Motorsport car. And they are 27 seconds back. So some of the GT cars now on the same lap, on lap 105, 104, 184, sorry, 185. There have been a total of 212 laps completed by the lap leader, by the race leader. And so, the race leader has completed quite a few laps. It's estimated to complete roughly 240 laps, 280 laps. So people will start thinking now their final stint. There will be roughly 50 laps now between now and the end of the race. People are going to be eyeing in now their final stints, the final fuel loads, and some people will be their final long stops. And you're not allowed to do a long stop in the last 10 minutes of the race. And I hope people will remember this. Honestly, it's been pretty chill. I'm definitely going to need a break after this myself. My room is getting extremely hot. I'm waiting for the day you spell Project right though. Okay, type in the chat, Pingu. Type in the chat how I'm supposed to pronounce it. Okay, that's what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna play a game. It's called Teach the British Guy how to say a Polish word. That's what we're gonna do now. I'm actually gonna stand up for a minute. Oh wow. So I'm now standing up because my legs are getting tired. The fuck am I meant to write it? Well, that's for you to figure out, my guy. Like, you know, I can't speak Polish, so you know, I don't know. I'm gonna pick up my mic for a minute. Give myself a little break here. Because I got a little, you know, I'm just tired. Say, Paget? Wait, what? J. Paget. Pagets. Pagets. No? J. Paget. Ja. Ja. Pagets. No? See, what do you mean I say the J wrong? Gert, you say the J wrong. How about that? Who is right and who is wrong and saying letters correct? Who knows? I can't believe this has turned into a spelling bee. One thing I don't like about this this camera, this auto cam, is that it changes through cars too quickly. It doesn't stay with cars long enough. Why did it just do that? Okay. It changes through cars far too quickly for my liking. We will come back to you. Fazzy trying to help out. They're gonna Google how to pronounce J. But either way, guys. Oh, there was a big incident on the stream. I didn't see it. Anyway. $104 subscribers, guys. Thank you so much for your support. And Payatesh. 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 Payatesh? Payatesh Racing? Is that correct? Payatesh. Payata? Payatash? Patash. 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 Okay, well, that's racing. I'm probably gonna forget this in no time at all, but thank you. I guarantee you know, every other commentator that is in CRL will be able to say it with absolutely no problem. And then there's just me. I am definitely the oddball. I'm just gonna quickly go through everything here. So, lastly, 2 questions for me. When will some? Until when can you make a long stop? What? Okay, so everyone's listen. We'll do this. For some reason, the time has locked on the server. So it was doing night cycle as it was told to in the settings. But then it got to 2 o'clock in the morning and was like, nah. It got to 2 o'clock and was like, nah, we're not going any further. So I don't know what's caused that. You know, we run day-night cycles all the time on the servers, and it's never been a problem. But now we're in race conditions. It's like, okay, 2 o'clock it is. So we're gonna stay at nighttime till the end now. It was supposed to go back to daytime. We should be day right now, and I wouldn't be surprised if you forgot. I didn't forget. Long stops. Long stops, you can do long stops until there's 10 minutes left of the clock. and then I'll put a message into the chat, and then you won't be able to do any. Well, I told you how to spell it on the podcast pass, and you forgot. Listen, Pengy. I'm a forgetful man, okay? I'm a forgetful man. Let's not talk about it. Night is better, so who cares? I think it would be nice to go back to daytime. I think it would have been nice to finish the race at day, but I mean, there's not much I can do. If the game has decided that it wants to break, it's broken. That's just, it's out of my control. We've run day-night cycles before and it's been fine, and all of a sudden now it's a problem, so I do not know. So the Hurricane racing cars racing each other, and we cut away. God damn. What happened? We need to know. I'm gonna try and edit this right now. Because I can't place it where I want. Of course I can't. Put that there. Okay. Session info, no. You see, it's just switching on its own. I can't edit it. Tell it to stop. So apologies about that, guys. I can't do much about the annoying thing, and unfortunately our information is not working either. The tower is broken. My happiness is broken. We're in a bad situation now. It'll be fine. There's only 1 hour left, so it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. It is now confirmed that I will be finishing this stream alone. So unless any teams are free to come have a conversation with me, if anyone is around that wants to, you know, come have a driver interview, then please come join the VC, give me a ping, say hey, I want to come have a chat, and I will pull you in for the last hour or last couple of minutes. Because I am a lonely man. I have run out of things to talk about. There's not much racing happening on track, and everyone's kind of spaced out. The closest people on track are the Eclipse Endurance Yellow on Hurricane Racing. There's a 3.1 second gap. Everyone else is kind of just spaced out. I mean, they're close together on track, but the actual fighting positions is quite spaced out. So, unfortunately, that's just how it is. A lot of damage coming in, though. Sim Racing Dream 175 having contact with Hurricane Racing again. I don't know what's going on with you guys, but you need to play nice. I don't want to deal with 1,000 reports after the race. You know, I have things I want to do. There's a lovely giant gap on track, though, between the back of the GT guys and some of the free runners, I guess. Ooh. Bro is speaking Polish. He's trying to get me kill. Polish and English. Let's go here. One lie, skippity. Don't know what you mean. Well, hold on. Well, I will tell my teammate to go to an interview, but he is driving. Where did the commentators from the Mans go? Funny story. And so the people from Le Mans, so there was Jacob and I think it was the other no, not Jacob, it was Camille and his friends that were doing the start of the stream, and then it was Batosh and Jacob, but Camille's friend couldn't do the stream, and Camille is driving. And in the first hour, he had a lot of technical difficulties with his microphone. And you can actually go watch that right now. he had a lot of issues, and then Jacob is out of town, and Batos was supposed to be here, but got kidnapped by his family, and he also now has to go and do stuff. So people are just out and about and doing personal things. And so they weren't supposed to. It was like it's kind of fell just kind of fell out of line, you know, people just got pulled aside or whatever. So that's why I'm here. So when is the deadline for the report? So it'll be 24 hours after the race. And after that, I will do all the reports. Why is he asking me? Bro's asking when he's going to do his last long stop. I don't know. Bro's asking, why are you asking the race director when you are going to do your long stop? I'm going to put this into the Discord because I feel like people just aren't listening. Endurance Season 2. Sorry, all your strings on the stream that you have been posting in the Discord. So, interesting. Just repeated that you can do your long stops up until there's 10 minutes left on the timer. In the last 10 minutes, you are not allowed to do any long stops. So make sure that all your long stops are done before the 10-minute mark, or you will get penalties and you'll probably be disqualified. So be good and follow the rules. Any spoilers on the tracks next season? Are any confirmed tracks? Yes, there are. 2 tracks are confirmed. Do I spoil them? Do I give out the juicy information? Okay, so I'll be a little secret between us, okay? Little secret. And only those who have been watching the stream up until now will know, right? The confirmed cars for next season. So we'll do the cars first. Confirmed cars is the VRC Ferrari 499P hypercar. The Porsche hypercar. I can't remember its little numbers at the end. I think it's like the 98 or something. I can't remember. So it's the Ferrari and the Porsche hypers. There'll be an LMP2 sprint series, but for like long races, they'll be added into the main grid. So don't tell the cars on past it. Yeah, but no one watched that. Okay, so I'll give you the confirmed track, or 2 confirmed tracks. The GT cars are going to be from URD, and it will be the Ferrari. It will be the BMW, the Porsche, and maybe the Lexus. We've decided to maybe add the Lexus as the 4th option. So those are the cars, okay? The 2 confirmed tracks, okay? The 2 confirmed tracks. One of them is going to be, if I remember correctly, it was kind of a sad one. I don't really personally like it, but it's what was chosen, and it will be Paul Ricard in France. Paul Ricard was one of the selected tracks, and I'll tell you the other one in a minute. Wasn't it voted that the race in the LMP2? So the vote wasn't it wasn't like to confirm layouts. It was just asking for you guys' opinion. Because I really want to run. I really wanted to run. Like, how do I explain this? I really wanted to run 2 classes again, but we had the option between hypercars, LMP cars, the LMP2s or the LMP3s, and I really wanted to bring back the LMP cars, which is why we ran the experimental class this time out. And adding in the LMP2s has worked out pretty well. They're really respectful of other people on track. I haven't seen many incidents regarding the LMP2s causing collisions with other like classes. So, and we want to bring back sprint series. So if we made an entire category just for LMP2s, it will let us let you guys race as much as you want in an LMP2, and then the top 10 teams will be added into like 24-hour races or 12-hour races or long races, whatever we decide in future. Like this Daytona race, we'll just add in teams. And it will just make it more interesting. It will give people a reason to race in the sprint series, and it will build hype for the main endurance series. So that's my idea at the minute. It's not set in stone, but that is the idea at the minute. And we'll discuss it in the after race show. A 3-class season sounds good, but only on different hosts at least. Because one showed true colors and failed right at the start. So the problem with this server, the first restart had nothing to do with the server. It was one of the cards getting disqualified. The 525 was disqualified. I don't know what they did. I think they left and rejoined, and then the card got disqualified. The second restart was due to the lag spike. Anything could have caused that lag spike. Whether the server, it could have been a multitude of things. But there was a lag spike at the start, so we had to restart for that reason. And now we're here. So the race was fine. I don't think the server itself is the problem. I think that just a few things have happened that have caused problems. GTX Gaming is our official sponsor. So if we were to go with a new provider, we would have to then pay for those servers and everything else. And then we'll be in the same situation PE is in, where PE has to charge people to race, and you have to, and there's like so many problems. Like, I'm not in a position where I can pay to have a practice server, an official server, and I'm already doing everything as it is. I have to be a bit reasonable, and it's been amazing that GTX has been able to help us so far. But I think going from the start of the season to now, I think the server's in a good position. It's probably just an error on my end, to be honest. And I'll go over everything at the end of the race. Over the next couple of days, I'll spend a lot of time reviewing the race, reviewing everything. I'll rewatch the stream. I'll go through logs, and I'll do everything over the next couple of days to see what issues were and how to avoid them moving forward. Yeah, so from like the start of the season to now, a lot of things have changed, right? It's not been as bad. We've been pretty good on the server side for a long time. Like I think Le Mans and Koto are actually okay on the server side. And so I think the tracks have been an issue as well, but that's another problem entirely. Okay, are you ready for the second confirmed track? The second confirmed track, okay? So just to clarify, there are going to be 6 races next season. There are going to be 6. We're going to up it to... So yeah. So ready for the second one. There's a third one that I really want to do, but I haven't confirmed it yet. There's only 2 confirmed tracks right now. The third one I'll mention, but we'll see if people like it. The second one has been voted by, I think it was Rivals Racing 999. As champions, I'm going to give them the option to pick a track. And they picked Imola for next season. Imola will be a standalone race. It will either be like a 6-hour race or a 4-hour race. It won't be like a 12-hour, 9-hour, whatever. But it's going to be Imola and Paul Ricard. Those are 2 confirmed tracks for next season. I love Imola, but Imola and Paul Ricard. Paul Ricard has been selected by a team, but it's like I have issues with it. I don't believe there are any really good mods for Paul Ricard, so if we can't find a stable mod, we may have to change it out. So that's that. So Imola and Paul Ricard, 2 confirmed tracks next season. The final track, the last one I'm wanting to speak about, is a controversial one. It's one I personally want to add. It's not confirmed, and I'll have to run it by the administration of both Kirito Racing and CRL. But I want to add in the final track. Can you guess what it is? Take a guess. Take a little stab in the dark. Take a little ponder. Guy has been posting questions in the Discord, and I need to translate it to English. Does anyone have the replay of the race start? Well, Sebring, absolutely not. I will not be adding Sebring. Sebring is a good track, but the mod is terrible. The mod is awful for this. So not Sebring. We all remember PE Season 4. So come on, take a whiz at it. What do you think is going to be the track? Maybe Qatar? Nah. That's not a bad guess. Bahrain's not a bad guess either. I think Bahrain's been mentioned a few times that people want to see a Bahrain race, and I did see a mod release recently for Bahrain, so maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see about Bahrain. The third track I want to add is Spa-Francorchamps. I want to add Spa. And this one I want to be a longer race. I want it to be maybe a 12-hour or 24-hour race. Since we'll have the staff next season to do longer races, you know, doing a 12-hour or a 24-hour Spa, I think will be really, really cool. I'm not going to run Daytona next season, and I'm not going to run Le Mans next season. So I want another good track. Nordschleife is not an option because of how big it is, and it's just a pain. There's so many issues with with Nordschleife, but Spa is manageable. So doing a 24-hour race on Spa, I think, would be really, really cool. But we'll see. We'll see. That one's not confirmed though, okay? That one's not confirmed. So, Imola and Paul Ricard, and then maybe Spa. Maybe. Put a big question mark. Maybe. I'm kind of trying to read the chats in the Discord. No one's asking questions now. I added everyone, telling them to join, that I'm answering all the questions on the stream, and just no one wants to join. No one's asked questions now. And do we know when the next season will start? After the holidays, or maybe? So my idea right now is to either start a week before or a week after Product Endurance. Obviously, we've all heard the rumors of Product Endurance, and if true, I'm sure we'll hear more about it officially closer to the 24 hours of Daytona. But we want to start our season just after or just before. We haven't fully made our mind up, but it will be around the end of September, start of October time. Give us a few months break from racing and organizing to give you guys a break as well. Yeah, FTP sounds good. Yeah, also with the rumor, like if true, then starting after PE would be the best option. So yeah, we'll give it a few months break though, because I think we all need a bit of a break. We all need a bit of a rest. Especially me. I need a rest. I need to go on vacation. Because I've been doing everything the last few months. With a bit of help from Moloch or Jacob, as you know him. So 48 minutes remaining in this race. Still, people pretty spaced out. We haven't really been talking about the race all too much at the minute, and it's just because people are spaced out. There's not really much happening. I think positions are pretty much set in stone at this point. I read through the order not long ago. There have been many changes, although it does look like that some teams have retired. Okay, no, they haven't. They haven't retired. It's just that they are doing long stops. I need to get myself a drink. Damn. So just for anyone new watching and anyone who may be passing by, we'll go through a couple of things at the minute. So I am Lasky Kirito. I am the director of CRL Endurance. I run all things CRL. So from your stewarding to the race host to your sign-ups, blah, 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 whatever it may be. Your boy is the one that does everything. Next season, we are bringing new staff on board, and they will be the ones managing things. But right now, it is just me, the one and only Lasky Kirito, and I'm obviously the owner and founder of Kiritoracing Esports and its academy team. In the GTM class, it is now solidified that... Oh, not that one. It is now solidified that 999 Rivals Racing are the official champions for the GTM class. So congratulations to them. I'll make this lovely on the screen for you guys. So you can all see that it is their time to shine. It is official. This is their official thing. It may look familiar because it was posted before, but there it is. Rivals Racing, the official champions for the GTM class. And I'm pretty sure joining them will be GLS Endurance. These guys are the ones who are currently leading. We're currently going to overtake in the Hypercar Championship, as we can see here. They are only 5 points behind Legion Racing Academy, who retired earlier on in this race, and they had to forfeit their championship win. So GLS obviously going to be frothing at the mouth. They're going to be drooling in excitement at possibly getting that trophy with their name on it. As far as anything else goes, that is pretty much it. We're in the last 45 minutes now. We're in the last leg of the race. And teams now feeling tired. This car does not have its headlights on. And of course, it pulls away right as I go to click on it. I think that was the 75 SD Soul Team car. They better have their headlights on or they will be penalized. And that would not obviously be good for them. Yeah, so we'll churn out now. Oh, we have a new chatter. I'm glad that Sunset Cars race ended so early, but yes, please do be here next season. Please come back to us and compete for that win. I think you guys have pretty decent pace, so seeing you guys fight for the championship next time out would be absolutely amazing. In the 6-race season, there'll be lots more to play for. I'm hoping for next season that we'll be able to get the sponsorship tied down. I've already been hinting at it throughout the last few races at CRL. I've been hinting at a certain brand in announcements and things, and it is all but confirmed. I just need to get it down on paper, and I'll be able to put that announcement out. So I'm looking to get a big prize pool for next season to help lure people in. So please do compete. Obviously, I know everything behind the scenes of CRL, as I'm the one who runs the show. So if you have any questions about CRL, if there's anything you want to know in particular, maybe you want to ask about next season, or how things are going to be next season, any rule changes you're looking forward to, or anything at all, to be honest, ask away. Ask away. There's never better than asking a couple questions. As my throat is getting drier and drier by the second. I kind of want to hop on board with a team, to be quite honest. But I'm going to try and fix it now. It's been hinted that I can do something here. So please do excuse the mess. There we go. If I close this. Ladies and gents, it's back. We have a leaderboard. It's slightly off to the side of the screen, and I am going to try and fix this now. Okay, I've lost the admin thing. Okay, we are breaking this leaderboard every step of the way. I'm hoping I can get that back. I need the admin console. Okay. Okay, I'm making a mess of my stream, but it's all for you guys. I have control. I have control, ladies and... Okay, I do not have control. This is broken. God damn it. I have control of the stream once again. Let me find this. Please stop disappearing. I am trying to get this to work. Okay. Alright, I have control again, ladies and gents. Oh, let's hop on board with our leaders. Finally, I have control over the stream. I was just told in DMs how to fix it. So there we go. We are back. We have control. Mwahahaha. Lasky is at the helm. I was driving in a hypercar after 2 hours of sleep and a 6-hour party where GT cars were like, oh, why is it hiding under that? Some kind of, I don't know. I don't know. Either way, I have control back in the stream. Mwahahaha. We have control. Let's look at the leaderboard and see if anyone's close to See, no one's close to each other, which is a bit sad because now I have control. I can't go to anyone. So we'll stay on board with our leader for a little bit and get a vibe for how they feel. So GLS, obviously racing, happy and free. It's pretty good. Down the order. 907, where are you? 907, I can't find you. That's not you. 907, there you are, Mr. White Glowy Glow. Let's hop on board with you, mister, as you are currently chasing down 79 Midas Racing. You are currently 8 seconds back from them. It seems like Rivals Racing 999 is currently leading the way for the GTM class, followed by Project 81 in the number 10. followed by Midas Racing 7-9. So Park Motorsport here trying to get into those podium positions. You do not have control. I do have control, Mythical. I have more control over this than you do of your life. I'm sorry, Thomas. Okay. So yeah, Park Motorsport here. They're going to obviously try and catch Midas Racing because they want to get on that podium, and they are currently 7.9 seconds back. They didn't gain on the last lap. No, they did. They gained 6/10 on the last lap. So kudos to them. Unless my live timing is out of date. Give it a little refresh here. Yeah, so they were 6/10 faster than the Midas Racing car, so they are gaining quite quickly to them. Let's see what else is happening here. That's it, really. Everyone else is a bit spaced out on the grid. Bit sad. Obviously, you do not have control over your race. Okay. That is just rude. That should be a ban right there. For Mythical. You didn't see anything. So yeah, we're still, even though we're in the last stage of the race, it's not feeling like a race. I feel like in Le Mans they were truly racing with each other. 75 will lap the 175 in a sec. Ooh. Will they now? Let's hop on board with them. See, I'm about to lap the partner team. So this guy's lights are off. I do hope that this is not the case, because this will get them penalized. They've had it off for a long time now. So it may be worth telling them to turn that back on. Their headlights do need to be on. It is in the rules. So I hope they are aware of that. So let's hop on board with them. You're on our side. Just tell them to turn them off and on again. So yeah, look at this. They're about to overtake their partner team. That must be really gutting for the 175. Must be a massive blow to their egos. Will the LMP2 cars next season be from URD or VRC? Right now, I'm planning to leave it URD. If for whatever reason we decide to go VRC, it will be made public. But right now, I believe it will just be URD. URD have been pretty good to us, and we have been pretty good to them. So I do hope they continue allowing us to use their stuff. Looking at the track map, there is still nothing happening. A car has spun, however, but I have no control over my stream. God damn it. Let's see, this is the problem. Yeah, so I don't have the admin console at the minute. Let me try and sort this out. Brawn GP have damage. Okay. It's time for a VSC. Whoop whoop. Don't we all just love a VSC? I'm going on board with Brawn GP. It's not these guys though. Interesting. I'm gonna let it go round. So we're gonna take a little breath. Everyone take a breather. We're in the last 34 minutes of the race. Teams need to take a chill pill, okay? Okay? Relax. Breathe, friends. Breathe. Someone has major damage there, and that is the Brawn GP car. So it is now in the pit lane. It is safe. We are going to continue racing. Good show. Okay. By the way, I don't know how loud I am on the stream. If I'm too loud, just let me know. But so far, it's okay. My laptop is so warm. It's like a personal little heater. I wasn't planning to do this for this long. I'm a bit concerned. It should be okay. There are no more cars spun out on track. We are in the final 33 minutes of CRL Endurance Season 2. And after this, it will be over. All teams will be able to go, and it's done. So I can't speak Polish, so that's a shame. SRT, I'm seeing them post a lot of things in their chat. So please, if any drivers are out there, any wild drivers, hear this call, join a VC and come say hello to me. It would be nice to have that conversation with someone. I've been alone for an hour and I'm going crazy. Seeing all these cars race around this track, I'm getting jealous. Project 81 in the LMP2 is actually catching the hypercar. Am I seeing that right? No way. Project 82. There you are. And I've just lost my tower. I have lost control of my stream once again. The thing that allows me to change cameras is gone. Uh-oh. Get that with us. Keeps running away, this little thing. It's causing me a headache. Project 81, where are you? There you are, my good sir. So these guys currently chasing down a hypercar. I don't think I'll ever see the day, but it's happening. In front of my eyes. I think they're slowly losing a bit of time now. But they were catching. They were catching. I come into here. Into here. Audio is fine. I could even... Why can I not see this chat? I could even... I got zero ability to race today because of the lap 1 retirement. You had lap 1 retirement? Oh, sunset, right. It's really sad to hear. Did I just see that? Project 81 just did reset pits. Live on camera. You are not allowed to do this. Unless he's going to do a driver swap, you can't do that. Unless he's having a long stop. So, if I don't see a long stop message for him, there's gonna be trouble, buddy. We're gonna have to beef it out as we jump on board. Ooh, with Hurricane Racing. Oh my. They not having the greatest time. They do rejoin safely, however, as all cars are reduced back down to 80 kilometers per hour. But how did they just overtook a car under yellow flag conditions? Hurricane Racing Team What are you doing? What are you doing? So that, if that gets reported, that could be investigated after the race. I'll have words with these guys as they are the under the umbrella of Kirito Racing Esports. Don't worry, guys. I'll beat them up for you. We're going to go racing again because the track is clear and there are no issues on track that I can see on the radar. So we will continue. I'm going to keep going here. Especially 100% dead. Yeah, there's definitely issues with that car now. But they're continuing. They haven't boxed, so maybe they got lucky. There are 29 cars remaining in this race. We've had 29 cars now for the last couple hours. The last retirement was Legion Racing, the leaders of the Hypercar Championship, but they won't be champions much longer as GLS are currently in first place and by a healthy margin. They have 13 seconds to the car behind. Oh no, they are 2 laps ahead of the next car. So they're putting in the laps. They're on lap 241 and the next car is on lap 239. So this is doing really good performance by them, and they are most likely going to win the championship today for their category. So this is all good for them, and that means both championships will be dealt with today. As mentioned earlier, that our friends at Rivals Racing 999 have won the championship for the GTM class, as all their competitors have retired from the race and they hold a 23-point lead in the championship. So they have officially won, so congratulations to them, and I can't wait to speak to them after the race, as I'm sure they're now finally happy with the outcome. I think there were some question marks over the last race, so to finally have that nailed down and to have that done is really good. As just mentioned in the hypercar category, Legion Racing have retired from this race. So if our friends at JLS, why am I saying P? JLS, as a car spins right in front of our nose. The car at JLS is able to finish the race today. It is looking that way with 26 minutes left on the clock. There's no reason that they will not finish this race. They will take the championship for the Hypercar Grid, and that would wrap up both championships today, which is really, really good, and it will bring an exciting end to such an amazing championship season. So yeah, really enjoyable, and we're coming to the closing stages now, as these hypercars trying to fight their way through the GT grid. It's not always easy to do, and we know it is difficult for them sometimes, as a drive-through for 77 Lamas Racing Team. These guys have had a couple penalties this race now, and it's very interesting. So we're going to hop on board with the 7-5, as they now are chasing down GLS. Can they stop them from winning? So next season, October, when PE finishes, yes, most likely. We're going to take a couple of months break after this race, just so we can collect ourselves, we can reset all the stats, and we can enforce new rules. I've got to rewrite the regulations and other things. So, yeah, there'll be at least 3 months break. I think sign-ups will open in 2 months' time. But yeah, this is the final round of CRL. We are in Daytona, and this was an 8-hour race, shortened to 7-hour race. That's how sometimes it goes. Issues happen, mistakes happen, it is what it is. We're not the first league to have issues, and we won't be the last. But we have gained 30 subscribers during the stream, and I'd like to say thank you to every single one of you that have subscribed to the channel. And to everyone who has followed, we also have 14 likes, so thank you, thank you, thank you. It is much appreciated. And after this race, this stream will go live on the YouTube, so people can rewatch it and listen if they want to. Make sure the game server does not shit itself next season. Don't worry, I am going to reach out to our provider and make sure these things do not happen again. Like I said earlier, the first restart wasn't due to the server; it was due to something getting disqualified, and the fact how my game glitched, leaving the safety car on track. So that is just errors in the first time. The second time was a lag spike, but that may just purely because we were rushing things and we didn't get time for the server to settle. In hindsight, I should have put things how they were, and live timing was a part of that issue as well. So I think the server's okay. We do have a maxed out server, and since starting there hasn't been any lag issues and there hasn't been any other concerns, so it's all good. You did not hear that. There is no way. Nuh-uh. You did not hear the ice cream. No. There's no way. She. Yeah, the ice cream truck going by in the background. Doing this commentary, I don't get ice cream now. So disappointing. So yeah, the last 22 minutes here. SD Soul Team we are on board with right now. We are hoping that they can catch GLS, but by the looks of it, they are not going quick enough. They actually lost time to GLS. So unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get a final lap showdown in any category for that matter. I do believe that we're in a position now where we're just going to be watching the cars cross the line, and that will be that. Sadly, I did. You heard a British ice cream truck in the background. You gotta love it. You gotta love a bit of ice cream. It's been a very warm day today, and I'm sure that people are eager to go watch the Euros once again. So, a reminder to everyone, after this race, there will be a debrief. It will be at 8 PM CEST. This debrief will be a season debrief. It will be for all things CRL in Season 2. We can break things down and go over things. We can go over mistakes that were made from our end, on your end, and on everything in general. We wanted to make sure everyone's on the same page going into Season 3. And we do want to make sure that everyone has a voice, which is really good. As a Brit, an ice cream van is a common sound. Yep. You gotta love it. Hurricane just wanted to kill our car 12. Well, Hurricane is our partner team, so they better not. Sorry, commentator, gotta be non-biased. Oh no, what a shame. No, guys, please don't kill each other, you know. One thing I do want to emphasize is that I want respect above anything. You know, if people are racing, I want them to be able to race freely and happily and not be confined by any disrespect or prejudice or whatever. So please, please, please respect each other out on track, because I will penalise people who are being generally disrespectful if, you know, people are deliberately holding up. Oh no! A hypercar! Hypercar! Who are you? I've lost my thing again. I have technical difficulties. I've lost my little thing that tells me all my information again. This not good. Everyone twiddle your thumbs for like a little minute. I've lost my standing. There they are. I don't know who that was though. Sadly we missed it. But someone did spin into someone. Well, that's you're gonna bonk his own team. Yeah, I'm gonna bonk more than that. Hurricane Racing, Legion Racing, and Kirito Racing are all going to get bonked this afternoon. We'll have that conversation behind closed doors. As we go back racing, hopefully for the final time, 19 minutes remaining on the clock. Can someone please give us a showdown? I believe Team Delta Infinite, number 83, is currently racing another LMP car. Finally, a race. We have action. Or not. I thought these guys were racing. They are racing. Yes, they are. Team Delta Infinite is racing our Brawn GP here. Brawn Endurance Racing. So these two are obviously competitors inside the LMP2 category. These are the experimental class known as Garage 56. They're not officially racing for any competition or prize. They're racing for the funsies and for my testing purposes. And I believe the test has gone very, very well. And is giving us high hopes to the end. Someone is DMing me about an incident. Nuh-uh-uh. Report it. Team Delta Infinite, please give us a fight we all desire. Elsewhere on track, we do have Staffer Racing Team catching up with Rivals. Rivals catching Park Motorsport, sorry. I do hope that they catch that. But did they say they were in the pit lane, which is a bit concerning. It looks like Team Delta Infinite dropping back a bit here from Brawn GP. We'll stay on board with them for a little while though, see if they catch back up. But this is the only action we have right now, so please give us something. What do you think will Eclipse squeeze under Kirito? Huh? And squeeze it in under Kirito. That's a bit kinky, don't you think? Moving on. So yeah, as mentioned, we are currently on board with Team Delta Infinite. They are the ones chasing Brawn GP. They are fighting, I think. Well, actually, no. They're not even fighting. They're fighting for a podium position in the LMP class. You know, HLT has SP. Yeah, they're gonna have a sore head afterwards, so I'm gonna bonk them hard. Okay, are we listening? What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I don't know. So reports coming in from reports coming in here. We have quite a few reports. I think we not that many though. I think we only have 12 reports at the minute. I'm feeling like we're gonna get a few more before the end of the race. If there's only 12, I might bash them out after the race. Let's see. Let's see. I feel like people have something to say about that, but catch your breath, ladies and gents. We're into the final stretch. Not long now. Long stops are close. Team Delta Infinite stopping on track. What's going on? What's happening? Team Delta decided to stop. I think they wanted to race GLS, maybe? No? It's the hypercar, though. I don't know what they were just trying to do. But Team Delta Infinite stopping on track. A very interesting thing to do. They just took away our entertainment at the end of this race. So I guess that we'll just hop on board with the race leader. Actually, you know what? Let's hop on board with Project 81, number 10. These guys are currently leading the way for the GT grid right now, but Midas 7 seconds back, 8 seconds back, and catching. Last lap, Midas Racing did a 144.6, while Project 81 did a 145.0. 4 attempts faster last lap, which means they are being caught. We may get the showdown we want, ladies and gents. Where is Midas Racing on my little list here? We want to see that lovely POV as they are chasing up the rear of the next car. I can't find it, however. Midas Racing hiding from me, apparently. There they are. So, Midas Racing in the 79, catching Project 81, number 10, which is up ahead, and this will be for the race win in the GT category. I can see there are collisions in the chicane. A car has stopped on track in the chicane, so that is concerning. Hurricane Racing, number 46. Ooh, Midas, careful, careful, calm down, calm down. Everyone breathe, breathe. Okay, good. And we should be able to go back racing. I don't want to hold people up too long. Track is clear. I don't see any incidents on the radar. So we are green, green, green for the last 13 minutes of this endurance race. And Midas Racing eyeing up their prey. We can see them just up the road to the left-hand corner of your screens here, ladies and gents. That is them. That is the car they are chasing. They're a little speck up the road, but they are losing ground every single lap. The gap now to 6.3 seconds. Midas Racing did a 206.2 last lap, and the Project 81 did a 208. So they are gaining time, and obviously that gap is a little bit longer than usual, just due to the fact that we had the VSC. I want to move this over real quick. So we'll hop back on board with Midas Racing as they are hunting down their prey in the last stages of this race. And soon enough, we will be closing the pit lane for long stops. So there are 2 minutes left for that. So if teams are listening, you have 2 minutes left to do your long stop. Now, to come in for your long stop before, you know, you may get disqualified for not fulfilling your long stops. Drive through for cutting for the 88 Eclipse Endurance team. Things are getting spicy. Things are getting spicy here at CRL. It's so interesting to see this type of thing. And so entertaining for us all. As we go a little bit quiet. As the number 317 gets out the way for Midas Racing. So there they are. Right in front of them. They can see them. That gap is closing. We can physically see it now. Gap to 5.6 seconds. There is 11 minutes left on the clock. Can Midas Racing close this gap? And can they take the win of this race? Midas Racing have competed in Le Mans. 997 disqualified for pit lane. This may be due to the fact I just saw they changed drivers. If they leave the pit lane early, they get disqualified from the race. So that's what that will be. 88 have taken their drive through, which is absolutely amazing. Gap now 5.5. That's racing. But we can physically see them ahead on track. You can see them. I can see them. Will they catch them? Wait, that's not the Project 81 car. That's a back marker. Oh no! Of all the drama and all the controversy. Let's try and get this little graph up. So, the car is ahead. Project 81 are just ahead of this car here. They are close. We are catching them. Will we get the showdown we want? People complaining in the Discord. I'm going to ignore them. We are in the closing stages. And that is it. Pit lane closed for long stop. Woo! Had to type it out. Pit lane closed for long stops. This is it. Final 10 minutes of this race. We can see them all the way up in the top left corner of the screen. I mean, that's lost a bit of ground though. They lost a bit, guys. They lost. In the gap now 6 seconds. Did Project 81 find that extra gear? Who knows? But they are a couple cars ahead now. The gap is at 5.9. So these cars ahead of them now need to get the hell out of the way and let these guys race. The chances of the SD1 Vision catching GLS is very minimal. The gap is at 27 seconds. No, 2 laps still, sorry. He's giving me like a little delta. I don't know what's up with the delta. But this is it. 6 seconds gap. Midas losing that ground. I think they're losing the tire life. And obviously letting the hypercars through and things, slowing them down. Catch your breath, ladies and gents. There's going to be a very interesting closing stages to this race. The GT grid. As a reminder that the championships are pretty much solidified at this point. As GLS have completed 75% of the race, they will get a point for competing. And it's unlikely now they will crash out. So, for them, I believe that they have won the championship for the hypercar class unless they crash out. I'm not going to stop jinxing it, as the car's gone off up ahead, I think. A drive-through for Hurricane Racing 52 as Brawn GP overtakes Midas Racing here. Things are getting hot in the seat. The gap now at 5.6 seconds. They're not getting enough time. There's not enough time left on the clock. They need to find something and need to find it fast. Throw out the extra seat. Get rid of any extra weight. They need to gain that time as fast as possible. Currently getting slipstream from the Mercedes up ahead, but they should have blue flags. And they do need to get out of the way as soon as the Midas gets closer. Up ahead, though, you can see that the Team Delta Infinite car is only up ahead. But not that far. They'll be at the end of the straight now. Or just about coming to the end of this straight. I don't think they're going to have enough time. I don't think they're going to be able to do it. I don't think there's enough laps. I want it to happen, but I don't think it is. So, Midas Racing trying to do everything here. Gap still at 5.6. It's tense. This is stressful. As now the leader of the race actually comes by. This is the leader going by. As I'm sure he's pretty comfortable with his lead in a minute. Drive through for cutting for 48 SRT. I think that's the first one. I haven't seen another one for them. He's flashing, but the thing is they're not really in the way. These two up ahead, I think, are not fighting for position either. They are blue flags for these guys. As SRT do get out of the way. They need to get out of the way. Blue flags, come on! They need to move. They're taking the top line to obviously get out of the way. So they are trying, bless them. So this is them getting out of the way. So, only a few minutes left on the clock. Midas Racing. The gap is at 4.4 seconds. That little car up ahead is the person they are chasing. You can see them, I can see them, but there's only 5 minutes left on the clock. I say there's roughly about 3 laps left, 3 or 4 laps left, nothing more than that. The time is ticking down. So, will Midas be able to catch them? Last lap, Midas Racing did a 1:45.0. It was a 1:46.3 for Project 81. That's only 3 tenths. It's not enough. Midas now down to 3.9 seconds gap. Maybe the car ahead had an issue because they've lost a lot more time than 3 tenths. Is it going to be enough? Are Midas going to pull this out of the bag? We've been sitting on board with them, biting our nails, hoping we're going to get some type of fight. And we've been kind of not paying attention to the rest of the race. As this is the only battle happening on track right now. They are the closest challengers. Everyone else set in the ways. The top 3 right now, GLS Racing, GLS PXN Racing, sorry. Next up is the 75 SD Soul Team. They are 1 lap down on the GLS car, so it's unlikely they are going to gain that position. Sim Racing Dream in 3rd place right now for the hypercar class. They are another lap down. so it is unlikely they are going to get that position either. The hypercar grid separated by 1 lap each. Kind of unique to see that. I've never really seen that before, but they're all separated by 1 lap each. Leading right now the GT class. Sorry, no, leading the LMP class is the GLS PXM Racing, followed by the Project 8182 car. Having 81 at the end of the name makes things hella confusing. The next car then will be Brawn Endurance Racing for the LMP2s, but for the GTM class, it is being led by Project 81, the number 10 car, followed by Midas Racing, who we are currently watching. 79 Midas Racing, followed by the 907 Park Motorsport, which is 12 seconds back from Midas. But with only 3 minutes left on the clock, there's only going to be 3 more laps of this race before that is it. Can Midas find time? Can they do it? Midas, currently 3.9 seconds back, 3.5. They are gaining and gaining, but yet so far away. You can see up ahead 2 GT cars. It is the car ahead of the current one. As I will try to get on board with the 81, which is the number 10 Project 81. Oh, there's so many cars on this list. Here they are. They are only up the road, and I clicked the wrong button. This is their rear view. Back there, you can see Midas Racing. There is 1 car in between them, but that is Midas Racing all the way back there. There are 2 minutes left, guys. 2 minutes. Can Project 81 maintain their lead right now? They are slower than Midas, but does that really matter if they can just hold on to it a little longer? These tires must be screaming. The fuel gauge must be low, and they are stressing. They can sense that Midas Racing are coming up behind them. They will know about it. Their team will be telling them. Their team directors, their teammates will be telling them in the VC. Midas are 3.6 seconds back. They are catching you. Stay calm, stay collected, but they are coming. That is the message that will be relayed to them. But over the last few laps, there hasn't been much time game, and that's the Kirito Racing Esports car between Midas and Project 81. But it does look like that Project 81 is going to maintain this lead as long as they don't make any mistakes. It is theirs for the taking. On track, Loomis Racing Academy, the 777, is making a move on another car. It is on the SRT. We'll watch these guys for a little bit, but there's the SRT car, and this is their onboard. So everyone now fighting someone's race in the last minutes. Midas Racing 3.6. I don't believe they're going to make that move, and neither is these guys. Unfortunately, I do believe that this is the race, ladies and gents. This is how it's going to go, and 30 seconds left of this race before the final lap. GLS Racing will then bring it home for us all. That will be it. So, Mr. GLS PXN Racing, and it's 2 drivers. 2 or 3 drivers, I can't remember if it's 2 or 3. But these guys jumping over the curbs in the bus stop. They're about to flash their lights, as this is it. GLS Racing are going to win the hypercar class. They are on the final lap, on the final stretch. Congratulations, GLS Racing. You have just won the 8 hours of Daytona. Congratulations, and you are now the champions of CRL Endurance Season 2. Congratulations to you guys. I'm pretty sure you're really happy. Oh no, it's the final lap. They still have 1 lap. Is it? Oh no, it's good. Okay, so they are finished. Congratulations to GLS. You guys are the champions of Season 2 Hypercar Grid. I'm sure you're really, really happy with this. Congratulations to you. I've lost control of my stream once again right at the end. Of course I have. You know, it's just how these things go. But yes, GLS Racing, congratulations for winning. But most importantly as well, the 999 of Rivals Racing, congratulations. You guys have also won your championship for the GT class. You guys, absolutely amazing job. Well done. So GLS champions, the Hypercar Grid, and 999 Rivals Racing champions for theirs as well. And I'm sure both teams are super, super happy and excited. And thank you very much to everyone who took part in Season 2 of CRL. And I hope you are all super happy with the way it ended. Apologies for the start of the race. I know it wasn't perfect. But guys, that is it. That is the end of Season 2 of CRL. Thank you for coming along. And thank you for taking part. And for all the feedback back along the way. It does mean a lot. I have been your host for today. I am Lasky Kirito, the race director and normal director of CRL Endurance. And I hope that we'll see you all next year. Not next year, but next season. But Season 3 of CRL, big things to come. Big trophies to be won. So congratulations.